Hi guys, Dazzie here with another episode of my top 20 selling comic books of the week. This time it's episode 95, and today I will be discussing the best selling comics on eBay for the week ending October the 16th, 2020. Now, since coverprice.com came on the scene, they've become a go-to spot for watching eBay trends on comics, and they scour thousands of eBay sales to culminate data to spotlight the hottest selling books. As always guys, let's find out if you can beat me. Most people normally do. Starting in at number 20 on our list this time around, it is a title that I was trying to find, and it's a new book, which is unusual for me. The book is The Department of Truth, issue 1. I was looking for the secret variant, but number 20 on our list this time is a 1 in 25 from In Hyuk Lee. And it's a lovely looking cover. This is a book with a lot of heat at the moment. There's your book guys, number 20 on our list. The 1 in 25. What can I tell you about it? Well, the 1 in 100 something is killing the children variant is probably the hottest variant of the new release. But this one is still a steady seller. It sold 10 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 121%, and a high sale raw copy went for $25. So not too bad for 1 in 25. I've said it before, I don't get a chance at these incentives in my LCSs, especially now that everything's closed down. Number 19 on our list is another new title. It is from Marvel, and it is Thor, and it is a book that has been on my top 20 for some time now. It is the first appearance of the Black Winter in Thor issue 5, the first printing guys. There we go. I went into the comic shop, the incredible comic shop in Swindon, a couple of weeks after it was released, and they had it on the wall for £48. It's one of them shops you look up everything on eBay. Oh, sickening. This is why I don't tend to go for new titles, because very few hold their value as well. Too many printings, too many variants. But if I can find this one cheap enough, I will try and grab it. It continues to sell well, and it sold 15 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 66% and a high sale CGC 9.8. Yeah, they're right there already. Went for $115. Let's see where Black Winter goes. Number 18 on our list is a book that I own, and I'm off the mark. It is from 1984, and this is the first appearance of the Black Symbiote, tied with Marvel Team Up issue 141. It's a classic iconic cover in Amazing Spider-Man issue 252. Of course, it is a homage cover to Amazing Fantasy issue 15. Everything Venom, as we all know, is pretty hot right now. It's just a matter of time before we get the Venom 2 Let There Be Carnage trailer. And this one is picking up in value now. It sold 11 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 101%, and CGC 9.6 sold for $230. And then a 9.8 a few days later sold for a whopping $890. I paid 30 quid for this in the local antique centre, which was a pretty darn good price. Mine's a VF copy, I would think. And like I said, several amazing Spider-Man black suit books came out at the same time, wasn't there? There was a Team Up 141, and there was Spectacular Spider-Man issue 90. But this is the book that people seem to like. Of course, we have Marvel Super Heroes Secret Wars issue 8 as well, which I won in a competition. Number 17 on our list is another Marvel title, and it's from 1980. And Moon Knight is getting really, really hot. I'm ecstatic to own a Werewolf by Night issue 32 CGC 8.0. Currently valued at around £1,500, and that book now is out of the range for a lot of people. So people have been turning to this book, and it's the first solo series title. It is a book I've passed on in the past between 5 and 10. The book in question from 1980, like I said, is Moon Knight issue number 1. Cannot wait for the Moon Knight TV show, guys. I've been reading that Oscar Isaac is being touted to be Moon Knight. Not a bad choice at all. I think he can act for sure. Shia LaBeouf was also put out there at one point, and so was Daniel Radcliffe. So out of those three, I think I would like to go with Oscar Isaacs. Now, that book has got a little bit of heat as well because it is the first appearance of the Bushman, and it was rumoured to be a villain in the upcoming Moon Knight TV series on Disney+. What did it do? Well, it sold 13 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 87% and a high sale CGC 9.8. Went for a whopping $365. And that's a bit too much for me. Like I say, not too much in the guts other than that first Bushman. If I can find one for about 15, I think that's the most I would pay for that book. I'm always surprised that people don't go for Werewolf by Night issue 33. The second appearance of Moon Knight, and a book I picked up for £8 in mid-grade, so they're out there. Now, number 16 on our list is a book from Boom Studios, and it is probably the most hottest independent title since Walking Dead, because I've never known a book take off like this without any television buzz. The book in question, Something is Killing the Children, issue number 1. Yeah, the forums were on fire with this when it first came out, and I wasn't going to sit back and watch the parade go by. I picked up the regular cover from Werther Adira for £4.35, and this one to go with it, which is the Jay Lee and June Chung variant cover, again for £4.35. What did this book do this time round? It sold 13 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 98% and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for a staggering $309.05. Basically, it's a small American town in crisis is visited by a strange woman who claims that she can see and slay invisible monsters that are savagely killing their children. Should turn out to be good on screen if it ever makes it. I'm glad to own it. Number 15 on our list. I sold one of these recently from my Western Supermare big haul. And it's a book from 1983. Marvel again seemed to be leading the way. It is the first solo series to Alpha Flight. Alpha Flight issue number 1, guys. Yeah, there's a ton of first appearances in this book. We've got the first appearance of Marina, Puck, and Tundra, among many others. Madison Jeffries, Box. Who else we got? The Gamma Flight team, the Diamond Lil, Gary Cody, Gardner Monroe in a flashback. So many first appearances, but mainly Puck and Marina. And Marina, of course, is the wife of Namor. And with Namor looking to come into the MCU soon, I think Marina won't be far behind. And as well as that, we are getting big talk of an Alpha Flight Disney Plus series, or possibly even a movie. Disney Plus I'm looking at. And this is very unconfirmed, these rumours, but I can see this team turning up. It sold 11 copies, had a 7-day trend of plus 131%, and high sale CGC 9.8 went for $145. I paid £8 for this in November of 2019 at the Thornbury Con. Sold another one recently for about 20, I believe. And a good seller. I've got the first appearance of Alpha Flight in Uncanny X-Men. Is it 120, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So number 14 on our list. This is a more recent book from Marvel. Now, with the recent news of Miss Marvel, we've got a casting now, haven't we? We've got Iman Vellani cast as Miss Marvel. And as well as Miss Marvel, of course, we are getting some other characters in there. And one of those characters comes in this book. In Miss Marvel, issue number 12. Sorry, I take that back. Miss Marvel, issue number 1. Here we go, guys. And this is from 2016, like I said. This is the first appearance of a character that's going to be turning up called Red Dagger. And that is Kareem, a Pakistani vigilante. So, I guess an enemy of Miss Marvel in the Disney Plus show. Now, his first appearance made this book sell 10 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 151% and a high sale CGC 9.4 went for $60. I paid $3.99 for this in February of this year, and I found another copy which I sold for around about 10, I think. This is a Cameron Stewart cover and I do like it. 13 on our list, more casting news. Tatiana Maslany is going to be Jennifer Waters, and aka She-Hulk. And the book was already hot, but now it's getting very, very hot. The book in question, Savage She-Hulk, issue number 1, is number 13 on our list from 1980. Yep, the first appearance and origin of She-Hulk, Jennifer Waters. And this book sold 15 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 100% and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for a staggering $610. This, of course, is a cover homage to the Incredible Hulk, issue 1 from 1962. We've also got the first appearance of Nicholas Trask in this book, and it's the origin of Dr. Robert Bruce Banner retold. I paid 20 quid for my copy in early 2019 at the Birmingham Con. And mine's probably VF. Happy enough with that. Number 12 on our list, Marvel again. More recent modern book, 2004. There is recent speculation that Arana will be Spider-Woman in Olivia Wilde's Sony film. Now, it's a stretch, but the sheer mention of that is really pushing her first appearance at the moment. And her first appearance of Arana comes in Amazing Fantasy, issue number 1. And it's a great book. And now Arana is Anya Corazon, the Spanish word for spider, who is Puerto Rican and Mexican. Okay? Her parents also appear in this book. Do I believe she'll be in the Sonyverse? I'm not so sure, but I could see her in the Into the Spider-Verse 100%. What did it do? It sold 16 copies. It had a 7-day trend plus 101% and a high sale CGC 9.8. Went for a whopping unbelievable $595. Mine's pretty good grade. I paid £1 for mine at the Birmingham Con in 2019. In fact, I picked up 3 copies for £1 and sold 2 off. So, wow, $595. Not for me. Nowhere near. Number 11 on our list. One of the hottest artists at the moment is Peach Momoko. And I can take her or leave her. You know, some things I like. There was a Yoda cover she did, which I thought was spectacular. But some things look a little bit childish to me. But I do like the watercolours. And this is a book from this year that is now heating up. It is Champions number 1. This is our number 11 book. The Peach Momoko 1 in 50 variant. Okay, guys? Champions 1, the 1 in 50. There we go. And that is to Outlawed. Champions Outlawed. It's a book that basically showcases the future of Marvel and the more recent heroes, like the latest Nova, etc., etc. What did it do? Well, Momoko books are in high demand. And it's reminiscent of a Marvel Rising variant. It sold 14 copies at a 7-day trend of plus 101% and a high sale raw copy went for $145. Wow, definitely an audience for Peach Momoko. Into the big top 10, guys. Not a bad start for me. Number 10 on our list is a book, a title rather, that I passed on. There were multiples on the shelves in Forbidden Planet and I nearly picked up a couple, but for some reason I didn't, and now I'm still on the search. Strange Academy. It's a big time book at the moment that's come out, like I said, recently. The first printing and subsequent printings are starting to get up there as well, and the variants now. The Campbell variant was cheap for months as the standard cover jumped up in price. Now this is catching up. Number 10 on our list is Strange Academy, issue number 1, the Jamal Campbell variant. And here it is, guys. I do like these covers on Strange Academy. That's number 10 on our list. What can I tell you about its numbers this time around? If anyone's got a cheap copy of Strange Academy, I don't mind paying up to about 20 quid for one. Please drop me a message. The Campbell variant sold 12 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 147% and a high sale. CGC 9.8 went for $129.99. Crazy stuff. And another strange book comes in at number 9, and this is a book from Image. A site has suggested there is a potential content in the works for this title, so it's possibly about to get optioned. It's unconfirmed, yet this book still sold 13 copies. What was the book? I'll tell you. It was The Strange Talent of Luther Strode, issue number 1. And I do believe it has been optioned now, because it is selling at a good price. What did it do? It sold 13, like I said, and it 7-day trend of plus 136%, and a high sale raw copy went for $27.99. It's on my radar now. I do like picking up option books. Number 8 on our list. You could do well to pick this one up on the cheap. This is a stalwart. The biggest book probably right now. It is from 2011 and it's back on my list. Ultimate Fallout, issue number 4, in at number 8 this time round, guys. This is Zoe Never Went Away. What can I tell you about it? Well, it sold 21 copies. We all know why. It's the first appearance of Miles Morales, the Ultimate Spider-Man. And I've said it before, this is where Reed Richards becomes the maker and a turning point where an evil Richards explains his new philosophy of the world to the children of tomorrow. And I say that because that is rumoured for an F4 MCU storyline down the line. This book sold 21 copies, like I said. It's sold 7-day trend of plus 110% and a high sale. CGC 9.8 went for $999.95. That's down a couple of $100. It was up to about $1,200 at one point. I paid £13.90 for my copy in March of 2018. And it's pretty decent grade. I'm going to have to get it graded. I would guess it's about an 8.59, but I'm a harsh grader. Number 7 on our list. I mentioned this last week. Deadline reported that Studio and 8 has announced that Warner Brothers has acquired Black, the feature adaptation of the Black Mask series from co-creators Kwanzaa Iosefo and Tim Smith III. Here it is, Black, issue number 1. This is cover A, and as well as that, I have one of the variants. I couldn't tell you which one, but like I say, this explores a world where only black people have superpowers. And this was originally optioned way back in April of 2018. I picked up a couple of copies of this. I've sold one around about the £10 mark. I paid £2.50 for this one and just 50p for this one. Like I say, Black Mask is the company from 2016. It sold 19 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 124% and a high sale raw copy went for $39.99. So my £2.50 is looking all right. Number 6 on our list. Venom, of course, is incredibly hot right now from Donny Cates. And, of course, we're getting Let There Be Carnage. Easily one of the hottest comics in characters still. The book in question, number 6 on our list, is Amazing Spider-Man, issue 300. I think my ship might have sailed on this one. I don't think I'm going to get this book now. I passed on a ratty copy on an Oxfam online site, actually, for about 100. Kind of regretting it, but it was so beat up. What did it do? His first full appearance of Venom sold 18 copies, had a 7-day trend of plus 133% and a high sale. CGC 9.8 went for $2,550. Madness. Number 5, like I said before, I was looking for the secret variant of this. It is the Department of Truth, issue 1, the Oswald secret variant. Yep, last week the 1 in 100 made the list. This week the secret variant featuring Lee Harvey Oswald on the cover. Here's your book, guys. A different picture of a different man, obviously, on the front cover. If I was to pick one of them up, of this Department of Truth, that was the one I would have gone for. I like the secret variants. It sold 24 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 103% and a high sale raw copy went for $19.99. Number 4 on our list, as I've mentioned already, Strange Academy continues to sell very well. And it's number 4 on our list this time. And it is the first printing to issue number 1. This is the one I would like. This is not the variant. There we go. Happy days. Like I say, could have grabbed multiple copies of that for about £3.20, and that is sickening to me. It sold 31 copies because it's got so many first appearances that are rumoured to appear in their own animated show at some point. I know one of them's to do with Dormammu. It had a 7-day trend of plus 105%, and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for $202.50. Great stuff for a really unproven book. Number 3 on our list, Yahoo had a recent interview with actress Natalie Portman. And when asked about her role as Thor, she revealed that it will include Jane Foster's fight against cancer. Interesting. Now, in this issue, the identity of the new female Thor was revealed to be Jane Foster, and that she is dying. It's from 2015. Thor, issue number 8. Delighted to own this one, guys. It sold 18 copies. It had a 7-day trend, a plus 185%, and a CGC 9.8 went for $115. Like I said, Thor is revealed to be Jane Foster, and that she is fighting late-stage cancer. It's the regular Russell Dortmund cover. That is our number 3 on our list. I paid £4 for that back in the last year. Number 2 on our list, guys. And you're getting a sneak peek at one of my new haul videos. This is a big book now. It is from 2008. And I think just last night I was reading that it is all but officially confirmed that Shuri is going to be the new Black Panther. Now, recently I picked up Black Panther number 2, her first appearance. I paid 20 quid for it, which was a bit of a steal. Now, this book, fans are realising this is her first appearance of Shuri as Black Panther. Like I said, from 2008, the book in question and a sneak preview is Black Panther, annual number 1. Yeah, I just bought this for 3 quid. Can you believe it? This book is going silly. Now, this predates Black Panther issue 1 from 2009. It sold 10 copies. It had a 7-day trend at plus 349%, and a high sale raw copy went for $84. So my 3 quid is a bit of a steal. I picked this up in Worcester just about 3 days ago. Happy days. Or 2 days ago, rather. Now, number 1 on our list, and we're finally there. It is from DC. What? A DC book? Collectors are digging these design variants. I must admit, I like them too. Now, most seem to be doing well upon launch, and this Batman 1 in 25 variant sold 56 copies. What one is it? It is Batman issue number 100, the 1 in 25 Jimenez cardstock variant Joker War. There we go. Batman 100, the 1 in 25. That's our number 1, guys, and it's another striking cover. I think I saw the Nightwing one, or one of them anyway, in Forbidden Planet for $29.99. This book, like I said, sold 56 copies, had a 7-day trend of plus 74%, and a high sale raw copy went for $67.84. But now they've dropped a little bit, and they're talking around about $45. So that is our top 20 rather this time round, guys. Let's see if you can beat me. How many did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 50% for Daz. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe and all that jazz. It'll mean the world to me. I keep getting up over 900 and coming back down. Push me onto 1,000 and then I've got a massive giveaway. Bye. Follow me on Instagram.